Just one question, that's all. If the doctor had never visited us, if it never chosen this place.
Imagine you found yourself somewhere, I don't know, Pompeii. Imagine you were in Pompeii.
You look deep enough on the internet or in the history books and there's his name.
All those stories you've heard about him, they're not stories, they're true.
Everywhere he goes, death and destruction.
And you tried to save them, but in doing so, you make it happen.
Would anyone here have died?
Because you know the Doctor, he's wonderful, he's brilliant, but he's like fire.
This is who the Doctor is.
A dark legend.
Stand too close and people get burnt.
Watch the blood-soaked old general in action.
Anything I do
The Doctor has been many things, but never blood-soaked.
just makes it happen.
Because armies will rise and billions will die.
The Doctor lives his life in darker hues, day upon day.
The fatality index. Look up the Doctor.
Are you so dangerous, little man?
Under cause of death.
Have you ever killed anyone? There's a look in your eyes sometimes that makes me wonder.
It's not like I'm an innocent. I've taken lives.
Yes.
You think I wanted this? I didn't do this. This wasn't me.
This was exactly you. All this. All of it. You make them so afraid.
Doctor! You can stop now!
Fear me. I've killed hundreds of Time Lords.
Fear me. I've killed all of them.
You wouldn't leave me, Doctor!
Enjoy your bounty.
Hello, the Doctor, the great exterminator!
Tell that to the leader of the Sycorax, or Solomon the Trader, or the Cybermen, or the Daleks.
You do seem to have an impressive record of fatalities credited to you.
And you fought. And killed.
Yes.
You're about to murder millions of people.
To save billions. How many times have you made that calculation?
Once. Turn me into the man I am now. I'm not even sure who that is anymore.
You know, Stephen King said once, he said, salvation and damnation are the same thing. And I never knew what he meant.
Tell me, Doctor. Can your conscience carry the weight of another dead race?
Let me tell you what happened when the Doctor, he was leaving you.
Do you still feel safe with me, Craig?
She'll die on you, you know. She'll blow away like smoke.
Just promise me one thing. Yeah? Just promise you won't get me killed.
He met eine friend called Amy Pott. And he loved Amy Pott.
I know how it will end. But it will not end well. I put people in danger.
Amy Pott was touched by the weeping angel. And she died.
How many have we lost? How many Claras?
Her consciousness survives. Oh, well, that's all right then.
Sorry.
It's not his fault.
I can't promise you that.
Thanks.
Maybe that's what happens if you touch the Doctor. Even for a second.
How many more? Just think how many have died in your name.
Have you ever seen a dead planet?
I've seen more than you can possibly imagine.
The Doctor, the man who keeps running, never looking back because he dare not, out of shame.
And then there came the Vlogs.
All is ending.
The end of the universe! I always wondered what it would feel like.
This universe is over, Doctor.
The Vlogs was killing everything.
The flux wasn't an accident. It wasn't a naturally occurring event. It was made. It was placed. Because of you.
We stand here now, on the edge of creation, a creation which I devastated. So yes, I keep running, of course I do. How am I supposed to look back on that?
It's the way it's always been. The monsters and the Doctor. It seems you cannot have one without the other.
It's happening over and over again. Every time I landed there. 1999. 1066. 2005.
And standing on high is the mother and father and other of them all. And his one true name forevermore is
Sutekh, the god of death. We meet again, my old friend.
The earth is dying.
For Sutekh is the god of death, and by his hand all creation shall fall into dust and ashes and ruin.
I bring Sutekh's gift of death. I come to your infernal machine, and I have traveled with you for all this time, riding the spine of your ship, the temple of my empire of death.
For you, and for all your tiny, vile, incessant universe.
The universe has come to a halt. And it is my fault. Because I traveled to all those worlds.
I look in your mind and I see what you're most afraid of. Your biggest fear isn't yourself. It's the destruction of other things.
By any analysis, evil should always win. Good is not a practical survival strategy.
You want to keep things alive. You want creatures to breathe and live.
So why does good prevail? What keeps the balance between good and evil in this appalling universe? Is there some kind of logic? Some mysterious force?
Life must win.
But why? Why is it better? Why is what you fight for better than what we will bring?
Perhaps there's just some bloke wandering around, putting everything right when it goes wrong.
And I damn you, Sutekh! I damn you in the name of life itself! I pride myself that I am better than you! Because if you're dead, then I must represent life! I will stop you. I will defeat you. And I will turn back death. What happens if you bring death to death? You bring life! Surely that's what I am! Life!
I look into your mind and your hearts, and I don't know why you want it so much.
Bring death to death! Everywhere! We bring life to the whole flipping universe! And that's how you win, Sutekh! Because you turned me into this! I am the one that brings death.
You dash around the universe, trying to figure out what's holding it all together, and you really don't know.
You know me in the future. Do I ever understand?
No.
The Doctor is a legend woven throughout history. When disaster comes, he's there. He brings the storm in his wake, and he has one constant companion.
Who's that?
Death.